Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing? We're going to get started right away and see what type of messages Spirit has for us today. All right, and I am going to go into this other deck and get some messages from here as well. Just move these up a bit. I'm going to do 3 cards. All right, so first card is the Ace of Wands. So to open up with a positive card like the Ace of Wands is always wonderful. To have the Ten of Wands next to it, well, it's not so bad. It's not really looking bad at all. The Ace of Wands tells us that we have some kind of new beginning. All right, we have access to something new, something we've not had access to before, I just heard. So something new that you have not had access to before. Also, we have the Temple Path right here. So there's some kind of means, some kind of way being carved out for you in a sense. I'm trying to think of what I'm seeing in my mind, how to explain it to you. So this new start, this new opening, this new path, let's call it a new path, right? Okay, through this path, something that has not been available to you thus far is coming online, is coming available to you. It has some connection to the past burdens in your life. And I don't want to jump ahead, but this is really good, guys. All right. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. All right. This particular archangel is a healer. Okay, he's a healer of spiritual emotions. All right, and what I'm feeling is this angel is appearing to let you know that this is what's coming online for you. All right, this is going to be something new that you haven't really felt before or thought of before, but this is definitely going to be some type of new path that you're being pointed toward. You do have a choice, I'm hearing. You have a choice to go down this path or not go down this path, but it will behoove you to take this path, okay? Because a lot of the things from the past are going to be no more. This is going to really accelerate positivity, not just in your lives, but in everyone around you and everyone you touch, their lives as well. Okay, this is something that again, this is your choice. This is something that you're, with this 7 of Wands, guys, this is something you're going to you're going to have to be assertive here with this new role in some manner. Okay, so you have to be very confident with this, and you can't hide this from people. You can't, try to hide it because you have fear of what people are going to say to you or think of you. If someone needs healing, I want to say, this is what's coming online for you. Okay, with Archangel Raphael coming to the plate here, showing up in the reading, he wants you to know that you are now, all of you have capabilities to heal others, okay, as well as yourselves. You can manifest pretty much whatever you want. There is no more restrictions on that. There's nothing holding you back, except for the fact if you are not working on yourself, you just want to stay exactly where you are and hear yourself complain about how nothing good ever comes, things are terrible, your life sucks. All right, if you're that person, I'm sorry, I'm not putting you down, but if you're here and you're waiting for someone to change your life for you, it doesn't work that way. You must put in some work. You must get up and put action behind doing some of the work, okay? So in other words, connect with spirit, okay? The door is wide open for you now, Aquarius. There's no excuse for any of you, whether you're vibrating at the top of the mountain right now or you're vibrating in 3D, you're just still stuck in those densities. It doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you a dum-dum if you are still vibrating in 3D. But it does give you, you're going to stay where you're at forever if you don't do something to change it, okay? So, you know, those of you who keep complaining that things are bad, things are wrong, terrible things, this, and that, and you're not putting yourself in a state of gratefulness, you know, expect the same thing for tomorrow, okay? I can't help you any further with that, unfortunately. And usually when I tell the truth about this and I tell people this, I always get backlash. I get backlash from somebody who is stuck and they just, you know, just hearing the words that you are the one that has to change your life, it is just so bothersome to them, like, because they don't want to have to get off their duff and do some type of exercise or start looking at life differently or start, you know, whatever, doing some work. They will attack me instead. All right. So anyone who's thinking about writing something negative in the comments, the rest of the people that come to my channel will not tolerate that from you, A, and B, they probably won't even get that far to see your negative comment because I will block you and you won't be able to comment again. That's what I do with negative comments, because this channel is not a channel of negativity. All right, this channel is, I'm here to lift you guys up. Okay, I'm doing this reading on the daily to help you get through the density of 3D. I am a bridge, just like all of my aquas are. You are a bridge for others. Maybe they're not Aquarius, maybe they're not on the channel, maybe they're just stuck in 3D, or they're just starting to wake up. You are the light, okay? And so am I. And I am taking you, helping you, if you want the help, to 5D, where life is going to be easier, it's going to be pleasurable, it's going to be your baseline, it's not going to be miserable anymore, it's going to be ecstatic, it's going to be, you know, a feeling of just happiness every day. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world instead of, you know, the emotions we're used to feeling here, okay? And don't get me wrong, it's not like we're all walking around, you know, high on life every day and things are perfect. Everyone has a bad day, but you need to help yourself, right? All right, so let's continue. Okay, so the thing that stands out in this layout is celebration. Okay, I'm seeing some type of celebration. This is a celebration coming in for a lot of you that are not aware of it as of yet. This is going on behind the scenes right now. Something is percolating behind the scenes that you're that is unknown to you right now, having to do with some type of celebratory event. All right, and I feel like you're going to hear about this. You're going to get invited to some type of event, whether it's a wedding, a baby shower, a party of sorts, a barbecue. And I am also seeing there's someone very special you're going to meet here, okay? This is not romantic, I don't think. It has more to do with monies, finances, okay? So you're going to meet someone and somehow you're going to get on the subject of finances, and this person is going to be able to help you, all right? So this is going to be, you know, doubly good, where you're going to have a good time, and you're also going to pick up on something pretty positive that's going to help you out as well. All right. There's some type of victory here. Somebody is having an epiphany today that you needed to have. All right. And you're sad in a way, but your sadness is going to turn to happiness practically overnight, because what the realization is the person that you've been around that's been dragging you down and very toxic in your life, for some reason you just didn't want to see it, or you didn't see it like you're going to see it now. When you have this epiphany, it's going to be in your face. Okay, so this person is going to say something humiliating in front of other people, or do something that's really going to shake you up, that's really going to wake you up, and you're going to do something about it. Okay, and then in the center, this is going to create so much happiness for you once you separate from this person. It looks like they look to be very toxic to me. All right. And guys, if you're interested in getting a reading, you can click on the description below the video. All right. Try not to send it to me in a comment, because I'm still going to direct you back to the video. I don't like putting my email and my business all out there. Okay. So, remember what I'm saying now. You can click on the description below the video, and then the more button, and everything you need is going to be sitting in there if you decide to go forward. Okay. All right. So here I'm seeing some kind of, this looks like some type of commitment. Somebody's ending this commitment with someone that you've been with for a long time. It looks like you are just so ready for this new start, something new, a new person, a new life. You're tired of what you've been getting from this person. So I feel like the negativity that this person is bringing in isn't just like, I don't know how to explain this. It's strange. It's like, it's not a once in a while thing, the occasional argument. It's like this person gets off pushing your buttons and likes to put you down, and laughs at you, and is very third dimensional. I want it. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. But they put you down, they humiliate you in front of other people, and they're not very nice. Okay. So what comes to my mind is, why are you with someone like that when you are actually very nice? All right. You're a beautiful, kind person. You have a lot to offer, and there's so many people out there that would love to be with you and put you on a pedestal. So what are you doing? All right, so let's go to this Four of Cups. All right, somebody is feeling ignored, and this is financial. Okay, you're seeing other people at work. You're seeing them move up the ladder. You're seeing them, they seem like bubbly at work and happy. And some of these people make more money than you do. And up until now, I feel like you've had no motivation. You kind of want to have the money, but you're not willing to take the extra steps, or, put in the extra work. Like, some of these people have a really good work ethic, and don't take this to heart. Okay. Because sometimes we just get into these spots, I'll call them, these times in our lives where we're just not feeling motivated, right? But you're watching other people with motivation get more money, climb up the ladder in your workplace. So you're seeing it like all the time, and you're starting to change. You're starting to really want that money, and you're just starting now to feel ignored financially, and thinking about what you could do to bump up your finances. Okay. Most people go right to, I need to find another better paying job, but you have, right in the workplace that you're at, you have the ability to make more money, whether it's working harder and then asking for a raise. After you work hard for a few months and you're showing people above you that your work ethic is good, okay? Because if you're someone who comes in late, often, or you take days off often, or you do the minimal at work just to get through the day because it's just so hard to get through the day and depressing. You don't like the work and it just, you hate the work, okay? If that's the case, then I would say, it's time to move on and find some other type of work. But for you, the person I'm speaking to, you have the ability to do it right where you're at, I feel. Okay, so you can, start working better, start working with more ethics, because you have that in you. You're not someone who is a slacker. You've just lost interest, okay? But you could, after a few months of showing your capabilities, approach a supervisor and say, I'm interested in going to the next level here, if I can. Is there any openings that are up and coming? Because a lot of times they'll hire you from the inside, before they go out and hire other people. So if supervisor knows there's, job openings coming into play, they know somebody's leaving in a few months, you might be able to slide right in. Okay, and so that's what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing that little burst, that little amount of extra work and using your noggin is going to bring in a lot of happiness. And I'm also seeing you soon with a family. All right, the whole kit and caboodle, the wife, the husband, the children. So it might be time to start taking things a little more seriously. It's not just always going to be just you. All right. So I'm seeing something here. Somebody's feeling stuck today. There's something you want from this lover that you haven't gotten yet, and you're kind of stuck and spending time alone, giving this a lot of thought. So I don't know exactly what it is you're wanting. Let's see if we can get more on that. You want this person to treat you better. You want this person to basically, because you're very confident and you know who you are and you know your value and you know what you're capable of going out and finding as far as a person who's going to treat you awesome. Matter of fact, this person, they're kind of at the end of things. They're creating a lot of looks like arguments. So this is what you're getting from your person, that they really don't care anymore. They don't treat you well. And they kind of have this attitude that they don't care if they're in this relationship or not in this relationship anymore. Like they're not putting anything into it anymore. And guys, when it gets to that point, don't stay. I mean, not telling you what to do, but what are you staying for? You're wasting your time at this point, right? Because you're beautiful. You're these bright white lights taking on the world right now. You can do anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. You know how powerful you are. You have your gifts are coming online, and there's more to come, by the way, guys. I keep hearing that there's new gifts that we've never heard of that are going to come online, that are still moving toward us, okay? So they're pointing out that you are all special, you're empaths, and you are the light, the bridge, and they think the world of you. They do not want, Spirit doesn't want you to accept these types of, people treating you not well, because they see you like you're I don't want to sound dramatic, but they do see you as superhumans with super abilities, way beyond, other people, other alien beings out there. They see us as being very special. We have things that other beings don't have. Yeah, they might be more advanced as far as their technologies go, but there's things we have. Trust me, it has to do with our gifts. They don't have the gifts we have, okay? And we're going to be getting more. So we're looked at like we're extremely special, and they want us to be treated that way. They don't want us to let anyone else treat us because it's just an abomination. And I heard that word. Letting somebody mistreat you is like an abomination, okay? because in essence, you're like an angel. We are like the equivalent of the angels. And look what just showed up here. This Temperance card is a big angel, okay? Bringing in the balance. Bringing in balance. You guys are craving this balance right now, some of you. All right? You're craving the balance, and some of you feel like giving up. You're kind of looking the other way, thinking nothing good is ever going to happen, right? Because we've been at a standstill for a really long time, and I've been trying to get you guys excited while we're in this in-between time frame. So guys, if you're feeling like life isn't moving, and you know it's just like, you know, that movie over and over again, what's it called? I can't think of the name right now. I've said it before. I don't know, guys, this energy really has my mind boggled sometimes. I don't know. Somebody will tell me, though. Somebody will read my mind and leave me. I think I know who it's going to be, too. All right, but we'll see. But anyway, just, you know, waking up every morning and doing the same shit day in and day out, same stuff, same exact thing, right? Just feeling like we're in the in-between, and just keep hearing all this bullshit in the background. Noise, negative noise, right? And hopium over here, a lot of hopium, and we're stuck in the middle, all right? Waiting for the hopium, waiting for the hope to turn into our reality. And when I tell you it's going to, guys, take my word for it, it's going to. But the wait is painstaking, is it not? It's like, holy shit, you know? Every day I wake up, I'm like, oh no, I got to get through another day of this crap, right? So anyway, Seven of Cups. This is the chaos I was just talking about. Just things feel chaotic, okay? But they're saying that you're all very intelligent. So keep using your intelligence as well as your gifts. Keep working on yourselves. Keep your connection to spirit, and keep looking at, you know, growing your frequency higher and higher, and letting the energy seep in and bring you higher, because the higher your frequency is, the better you're going to feel, for the most part anyway. All right, we do have ups and downs with the side effects of the energy, but then we are going to start having better days, okay? Right now we're getting glimpses, but I am seeing a lot of chaos for you guys. Maybe this week things might seem chaotic and slow moving, and you know, we're looking for that balance, right? We're looking for balance, but then they're showing the Wheel of Fortune, all right? And this is our wealth and prosperity, our gifts, our karma, our restitution, if you will, and angelic protections around this restitution. And they are telling me right now that this is being worked on as we speak. We are almost at 100% putting things in place that need to be in place in order for this to start moving through the pipeline to each of us. Some of it is definitely coming this year. We're going to start seeing it possibly next month or summertime. And by next year, most of us are not going to have to work anymore in the year 2026. Okay. And I'm going by what Elon Musk is talking about, what he's saying. Okay. And, you know, I believe it to be factual because I've looked at it all, and it does seem reasonable. Okay. All right, guys. So today I'm going to end on this note. If you're looking for a reading, you just need answers. You want to know something about your relationship, where's something going, you're interested in somebody, I don't know, whatever it is. If you would like a reading, again, click on the description below the video and all the instructions will be there. Take care.